everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of Build My TEAPOT. Traveler has now continued his journey toward the region of knowledge and wisdom, more commonly known as Sumeru. This episode is a bit special. I wanted to show you everything that happens behind the scenes when putting episodes together. Building a teapot also means you need to search for SPINCRYSTAL in order to unlock several pieces of music for your teapot. So I'll be showing you different spots in Sumeru. Just so you know, I also use these tracks as background music for each episode. Some of them don't appear on screen because I had already collected them during my journey in Sumeru, but I drop in place where there is or where there is supposed to be a SPINCRYSTAL. Unlike Yue, my head was full of ideas for building Sumeru. I think it's important to point out that Sumeru is my favorite region along with Fontaine. In terms of landscapes, stories, and even music, these two regions are, in my sense, so peak. Very, very peak. I had an incredible amount of fun making this episode for you because I didn't have a single moment of hesitation. I have so many things to create that I am extremely sorry. I'm so excited. I'm extremely excited. There's only one thing I want, just to enjoy every moment of this season centered around our beloved region of knowledge and wisdom. I mean Sumeru! This new episode is crazy. To be honest, it's almost 30 minutes long, but before I did all the cutting and editing, I recorded nearly an hour and 10 minutes. There's a huge amount of content in this episode in terms of building and research. I honestly thought I'd never manage to reduce the length of all that information, but I still managed to do it because I'm a pro. By the way, I just thought about it and I'm so happy. I finally received my order for an exfoliating serum from South Korea. I tried it and it's incredible. It removes all the dead skin from your face without irritating. It gives you a glow, or rather a skin glass that's just out of this world. I absolutely love this product. It's probably not very interesting, but I really wanted to talk about it, so you're the one I'm talking about it. Alright, cuties, for the first part of this build, I wanted to create something very massive and huge. And what could be more massive and huge than a palace at its court? Absolutely nothing! So that's what we are going with. A huge castle inside a walled city, with gardens, viewpoints on all sides, plenty of shops, all set in a bucolic environment. What could be better to represent Sumeru, I think? Absolutely nothing more. This is basically the definition of what Sumeru is. I mean, for the forest and tropics part, because the desert part doesn't really suit this description. decided to give you a little demonstration of how I create my YouTube thumbnails. Sorry, this word isn't easy to say for a French girl. First, I need to dress Mannequina in the midi astra. There's only one outfit representing Sumeru, so that really limits our possibilities. However, this outfit suits me very well because of the animation it allows me to use, which will give Mannequina a unique pose on the thumbnail. I think it's fine like this, no? Never mind. Once the outfit is ready, I take photos, try different angles, and capture shots at several moments during the animation, just to have the possibility to choose which part of the animation is, in my sense, the best to use. Now we move on the second and final part of the build, which will take a lot of time since it alone lasts half of the video. We're sticking with the base idea around the palace. You'll see several building tips, especially for placing furniture on elevated parts of structures that normally don't allow anything to be placed on them. It's a shame because if you don't know these tricks, you're not using a structure to its full potential. This palace had to feel advanced but not too futuristic, clean but not without vegetation either. I had to find the right balance between nature and civilization, and I'm honestly very satisfied with the results. It even looks much better than what I had initially imagined. So I will just ask you to keep watching the video and do your own opinion about how I built this huge palace. The fusion of several buildings to create this huge castle is certainly by far the element I love the most in building this city of knowledge and wisdom. You'll see my second favorite spot right after. This is my second favorite sport I talked about earlier, and this is also where you could see me using the tricks I talked about earlier too. This isn't really related, but I felt like talking to you about something. To be honest, I think I need some opinions on something. Wait, I just don't know where I should start, but maybe I should start by the beginning. I've been talking to a guy for 4 years and I have feelings for him. I thought he had feelings for me too, but I get the impression that he doesn't. To sum it up, we knew we were attracted to each other, but since we live far apart, we agreed not to close ourselves off to anything until we met. Unfortunately, we still haven't met because we never had the opportunity, but here's the thing. About a week ago, he told me he had flirted with another girl. At the time, I kept a straight face, but the more I thought about it, the more I was consumed by jealousy, and it hurts me a lot. Since then, I've distanced myself because I can't even be friends with him since I have feelings for him. However, I still have to talk to him because, I have to talk to him every week because of a project we share. And today was the day we were supposed to call each other. I was immediately on the call, very cold, because it's easier for me to act that way since he hurts me. I'm slowly managing to detach myself, but at the same time, I really don't want to. What would you do in my place? Would you try to fight for him or let it go? Knowing that he knows I'm sad, but even though he says it bothers him, he hasn't once tried to be kind or seemed hesitant between his new girlfriend and me, you know? It's just her and me. No, I'm not even here on the... I don't know how to say that, and never mind. It's as if those 4 years never existed or didn't matter, you know? I am completely lost. What do you think about all of this? What should I do, in your opinion? So here is the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to put a comment on the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe on the YouTube channel, put a like on the video, and I wish you the best of luck. See you next time.